I hit that. All live chats visible. Learn more. No. Connecting. Why is... Dude, just close that. I don't want that on. All chats, top chats. Do. Save highlight. Welcome to learn more. Yo, what's up? What's up? Let me close that. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, I haven't gone live in God knows how long, and the bad part is that why does this keep turning off? Live chats. I want to see all of them. What's up, Jason? Yeah, it's weird. Like, I feel like the live stream doesn't allow me to use my much wider lens, and then this thing keeps cutting off. Hide all chat messages. No. What's up, Mikey Mike? What's up? What's up? I love what you did with the more tube engine. That was really sweet. Let me see. Ah, dude, NAMM is this weekend. For the most part, I have weddings I have to do. But if it weren't for that, Rich, you know I'd be there. I know a bunch of guys are going. And it's in Tennessee. It's not even, what's up, Val? It's not even far this year, right? Isn't it usually like not in Tennessee? Isn't it usually like in Anaheim or something? Oh, this is terrible. I'm not going. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Oh, that's right. PJ's going to be there. De España. Oscar, what's going on, brother? Saludos. So, okay, so let me start this thing now that there's at least 10 guys on there. So, here's the one thing. If you guys are chatting, just know I can't see you or I can't see them because after like 10 seconds, they all just disappear and I have to keep clicking this little thing to... Oh, buenas noches. That's right. It's night there. Actually, it's later. What time is it? Right? It's I think 5 hours. Super chat member. Top chats. I don't know. I want all of them to be visible, but anyway. So I have this Joyo Uzi pedal that just came in the mail today, and it's a distortion pedal. For whatever reason, I thought it was an overdrive, but a bunch of people were just like, "Dude, you have to get the Uzi. You're really gonna like it." Oh, Arizona in the house. So what's up? Yeah, dude, that dirty tree is absolutely incredible. And yes, it's the Joyo Uzi. So with this, so a bunch of people were just like, dude, you have to get it. You know, how do you not have something like this when I have a bunch of other crazy distortion pedals like the EVH 5150 and just a slew of different pedals, including the you actually can have an Uzi in New York, but I would imagine that you just have to, it's just single shots. You know what, Oscar? I don't know if it's a clone of anything. It's just a distortion pedal, and I haven't even looked at it. I don't even know what it looks like. So, but funny enough, in order to test you just have to test things sometimes. So before I opened this, I actually plugged this into, turned on my Paul Reed Smith MT15. So I'm running the clean channel on that, and to test it, because it's a sick, absolutely incredible pedal, I'm using the Cleartone Oh My Goat pedal. And if you guys have never used that pedal, it is absolutely incredible. Val, dude, a bunch of people told me the same thing, that it's hugely underrated, and it's apparently the best distortion pedal under $50. And Lord knows there's a lot of distortion pedals that are 200 plus, all day long. They do a great job, but this is the distortion, the Joyo Visions multi-effects pedal. Oh, do they have a multi-effects pedal also? That's cool. I didn't even know that. I think I'm trying to think. I've only had one Joyo pedal. The changes so it's dual rec. I think the knob changes the tone. Oh, really? Between a dual? Oh, no kidding. I You know, funny enough, I didn't read into it either. You know, I feel like for the most part, people were just like, just get it. So I got it. And funny enough, I ordered it last night, and this is it here. I ordered it last night on Amazon, and you know, Amazon, dude, thing just arrived today. I was like, what? That's awesome that that they do that so easily. So here it is. If you've never used it or seen it, it's the Joyo Uzi. There's a low, mid, high, and then a bias frequency. Oh, okay, so that's probably what you were referring to. That one side is going to be more of a rectifier tone, and then the other side. I don't really like the knobs though. These big silver knobby knobs. I'll probably swap them out for something else. But let me set the everything to center. So I have the low, mid, and high to center or noon, and then bias. Let's go far left and hear what that sounds like. So I'm disconnecting the, actually, all right. So this is what the clear tone Oh My Goat pedal, which is a distortion pedal, sounds like by itself. Running through the clean channel of my MT15. This is my new 2019 ESP M2 E2, and this one has the EMG Gary Holt pickups, and I actually am using the 24-volt battery boost with these, and then it has locking tuners in the back with a Floyd Rose bridge. So let's see. Let me know if this sounds okay on your end. So Aaron, I am actually, so my camera, just so you guys can have an idea of how I run this. So my camera goes into an XLR external box, which converts the live stream video and audio into a digital file, right? And then that runs out to my mixer, and from my mixer, and that is a Mackie Pro Effects 12 something version 3. And then that runs out to my AKG microphone, which is this guy right here. And that's what's capturing it. So I just wanted to get the room sound. So hopefully it sounds okay. But again, I'm actually just running the clear tone Oh My Goat. All right, so let me go plug this pedal in. Again, the Joyo Uzi. Let's see. Let me put this guy on standby. All right, let's see. Holy smoke. Yo, that is absolutely, and here's the one thing, all right? And you guys know, if you watch my channel long enough, you know that I'm a huge Mesa guy. You can only see two of them there, but there are five stacked on top of each other. The top one is literally my Soldano, but that's plugged into my Mesa 290 that I got from Mike Hasty from Walls of Jericho. So I'm a huge rectifier guy. You know what it is? It's a saturation, and although people are just like, the the fizz is, way too crazy. All you have to do is just dial back the gain and use a boost, and that's it. You have significantly less fizz, and it sounds like this pedal. Like that amount of saturation that, I don't know how else to describe it other than the fact that I mean, it's the reason why I love my Bogner Uberschall is because it has that low end saturation that like it almost just how's the so the gain on this one, the leg's a lot better. Thank you. The gain I have set to noon on the pedal, and I'm using the clean channel. So what I ended up doing for the most part, the gain, no, it's just at 12 o'clock. And how's it's just at noon. Let me see. I can't bring it over. I guess I can. I can try if it's long enough. Oh, it may be long enough. So that's how I have it. I have the low. Let's see. Don't turn off. Oh, your mother, one of my guitars fell. But it landed on the other one. So gain and volume at noon. The bias I have at 9 o'clock because it has more of that rectifier sound. And you're absolutely right. If you turn it more towards the right, it definitely sounds more like that Marshall British tone where it isn't as saturated. I have the high and mid basically at noon and the low at like 1 o'clock. And Jesus Christ. Who saw this guy come down? Oof. Well, saved. Anyone just see that? I have to play back later where my ESP KH2 just took a nosedive, but it landed on the other stand, and it landed on the other stand on the foam side. So that's called luck. But what's up, Brendan? Simon, I'm using the Paul Reed Smith MT15, just using the clean channel. So what I ended up doing originally And this is kind of like, I kind of find that it's the typical issue that we run into, which is, do you use the EQ on the amp or do you use the EQ on the pedal? And for the most part, no problem, Simon, for the most part, depending on who you ask, right? So you have to kind of, thanks, oh, dude, what's going on, bro? Thank you for liking the new ESP. I find that there's almost two camps, right? There's the guys that are like, dude, just put everything at noon on the amp and just use the EQ on the pedal, and then, vice versa, use just the EQ on the pedal and nothing on the amp side. Or did I just mix that? Anyway, you know what I mean. So it depends. I kind of feel like, if I use and run my KSR Ceres, I have to put the amp and set the EQ to neutral, everything at noon, and then focus on the Ceres pedal, and then it's golden. But I find with the Oh My Goat, it's an absolutely incredible pedal, and it works, I think, infinitely better if you kind of find that middle ground between using the EQ on the amp side and using the EQ on the pedal. And the Oh My Goat is ridiculously amazing. So here's the one thing with the Joyo Uzi that I just realized is it definitely has more of the, yeah, Daniel, I just got it the other week. When I ended up getting my LTD Jeff Henneman guitar, I had already ordered this, but it didn't get here on time. So, I kind of just decided, let me just make a video with it wearing it. Dude, eBay for, I think it was like $15 shipped from Long Island. So, so with the Joyo Uzi, you can tell what they ended up doing was just they modeled it after a Marshall that someone just mentioned that, if you pan the bias to the far right, that's more of a Marshall JCM 800 tone. It sounds exactly like a JCM 800. And how do I know that? Because that guy right there is a JCM 800. So, Aaron, I change my pickups all the time. It's not hard. You just have to, dude, you know how I learned? No lie, just using YouTube. I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos. And here's the one thing that you're going to run into. And I'll get back to the Joyo because I'm getting sidetracked. But EMGs, the volume pot is a lot smaller. So if you switch from EMGs to passive pickups, you actually have to make this hole for the volume larger. And the only way to really do it without cracking the top coat is by using a Dremel. And I learned the hard way because one of my ESPs has a slight little, crack in it because I decided to use a screwdriver. And the screwdriver was just like, oh, we're going to grab onto this piece of paint or clear coat and just yank it and rip it right out. Yeah. But yeah, dude, if you want to learn how to switch pickups, definitely go to YouTube. That's how I learned. You need an Engl in that collection. I do. I have an Engl right here. It is it's a small one. I have the Engl Gigmaster 15, which is an absolute brutal little monster. I think I bought it for like $300 at my local shop. But I love it. And I actually have a video where I one or two videos where I featured the Engl because everyone was just like, bro, you need to get yourself an Engl. And of course, Rich from Voodoo Custom Pickups loves them also. And he was actually one of the guys that made me, if I had the opportunity to grab one, I was going to. And ended up doing it, and it's absolutely amazing. Never played through an Engl. You know what's funny is I had never played through an Engl either until I got this. Dude, it's an absolute monster. It's a beast. Joyo versus the Amp Tweaker Type Metal Junior. Bro, Oscar, the Joyo is so much better, but it's different than the Amp Tweaker. The Amp Tweaker is crazy. Yo, that thing will just it drives you nuts because there's so many options. I think I used it for about an hour trying to dial in the Amp Tweaker Type Metal Pro, right? Because they have the Junior, which is basically the same thing. It's just a smaller version of it. I feel like it just took too much time trying to dial it in. And when I did, it overall took nearly 2 hours. And eventually, what? What's up, Adam? Yeah, I do have your handle. Oh, you can't see it from here, can you? No. There's your Randall right there, bro. Right there. Um, so, oh, the JP2C. That's sick. I'm selling my Engl. Are you selling your Engl? Dude, play the Engl for a little bit. Maybe you'll change your mind. But I feel like guys that have had Engls and sold theirs instantly were just like, what did I do? And I know a bunch of guys that ended up selling theirs and then, of course, buying it back. So with the Joyo Uzi, I kind of feel like, it's modeled, so you can tell that it's definitely, it has that digital, sound to it. So, you know, I have this guy, I have my Kemper stage, right? And, the good thing about the Kemper stage is that they actually do a really phenomenal job making all of these, the modeling that they did with all of these amps. Kemper made it so it doesn't sound so robotic. If that makes sense, if you've ever used an FX or anything along those lines, then you would know that they did a great job, and XFX did also. And then what's the new one that I made that one joke video that everyone was annoyed at me because it was basically my Kemper and a photo of it, the quad cortex, the quadriceps. I don't know, the quad cortex, is that what it is? Cotex? I don't know, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like those those are amazing. They're next level, dude. They're 1500 plus, right out of the box. So it's expected that it's going to sound infinitely better. This pedal sounds robotic. You can the Neural DSP. Thanks, Wes. So you can totally hear that it's robotic. And I don't know. I said, all of a sudden. It doesn't sound bad for what it is. Dude, I forgot. It was something like, maybe it was $45.99. But it was nothing, So to get this tone. It's not bad. And I can't even say it's not bad. It's really good for $50, let's just call it, because shipping was free. I paid tax. I think it was like 49 and change. It's really good. And it's actually a lot better than a lot of my pedals. Like this $50 pedal is much better than this hyper expensive 2 notes lead. This is good. Because it's a preamp, so if you're on the go, you can grab any power amp section at any club, throw this on there, throw a boost, and you're fine. But overall, I think you're gonna dial in a great tone with this Joyo Uzi, and I'm kind of shocked. Again, you can kind of sound it definitely sounds a little robotic. I don't know if they were just trying to make it transparent, where you can clearly tell that that it's robotic sounding, digitally sounding, but it's not bad. Okay, so from your end, How does this thing sound? Does it sound okay? Like I'm hopeful that it sounds okay. I'm just using the mic that's just capturing the room tone, and I'll probably end up using the. You guys can't see the other mics because. So I have another one there, one there. Sounds good? Okay. Does it sound, dude? It sounds amazing here, and I'm surprised. But it's also a Joyo, dude. All they had to do is just get a Kemper and model these two amps and put a little chip in a pedal. Voila, done. So let me put this guy up here. Okay, so if someone were to ask me, hey, how do you like the Joyo Uzi? It's incredible. And maybe that has to do with me running it out of that amp, but I can't imagine that it would sound bad in any of the other two amps that I have. So hopefully you guys heard it and it sounded great. Wes, all you guys, Rich, thank you so much for watching. There's 34 of you guys there. 9 thumbs up. Thank you so much. And yes, Panzer, I'm totally live right now. Yo, should I do? Yeah, Rich, it actually is C sharp standard. All of my guitars are C sharp standard, with the exception of like some of my seven strings. Like this one. This is my S series. This is the S7420. And then this is just B standard, so it's basically E. Greetings from Rhode Island. Hopefully you reached out to Rich, who's out in the owner of Voodoo Custom Pickups, who's also in Rhode Island. So guys, yo, bro, bless you, bro. Thank you so much for always being awesome, and for always let's see if Fildy ends up being the bassist. I don't think he will be, though. And the only reason why I think that is because from what I had read, the reason why he left Korn is just due to personal issues, and it almost sounded like maybe he had, it almost sounded like they were alluding to him going to a rehab facility for a short while, maybe a 30-day stint. So, so it sounded, personal in that sense. So, the mini state, yes. So guys, I am out of here. I'm going to go and order some tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. You guys do the same thing. And thank you so much. You guys are the best. You guys are all family for hanging out, chilling, and listening to my craziness. And thank you so much, Val. You're the best. Stay safe out in Italy, brother. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I will talk to you soon. Later, Panzer. Later, Rich. Later, Jason. How do I turn this off? Oh, there's an X here. Are you sure you want to stop the streaming? Yes.